Why is your newborn baby waking 10 minutes after they go to sleep? Great question. Easy fix. We've all been there. Your newborn baby has fallen asleep, and maybe they've fallen asleep on you or in your arms or feeding. You pop them down in their bed thinking you're going to go have a shower, make a cup of tea, have a little bit of a break. 10 minutes later, they wake up. Here is why. There are two main reasons why. The first is that they have trapped wind. This is super common in newborn babies, and they need to be winded or burped a lot more than we think they do. So we always advise you to feed your little ones straight after a nap when they've just woken up, and that is because they're energized, they're fresh, they're well rested, they can take a really good feed at that point. But also it gives you enough time to wind them really well and get all those burps up before they're due back asleep again. So making sure you get some really good burps out of your little one before they go to sleep is crucial to having them not wake up at that 10-minute mark. Because what happens is they have a burp trapped in their tummy. It's probably not so bad when they're upright, so if you're holding them, as soon as you lay them down flat on their backs, that burp is bubbling up, and it's going to be uncomfortable. I guarantee you, if your little one wakes after 10 minutes and you pick them up, a burp will come out. But then you're stuck with the fact your little one has just had a tiny cat nap, so they're probably not going to go straight back to sleep, and it's going to take a little while to get them back to sleep again. So really well-winded babies are going to sleep through that 10-minute mark. The other main reason that your little one is only napping for 10 minutes and waking up is that they weren't even ready to go to sleep. Newborn babies have a very immature circadian rhythm, and to be honest, a lot of them will just fall asleep if we're doing something that resembles settling. So feeding them, or even if we're burping them, we're patting their back. That's quite comforting. That's like a settling thing for our little ones, or we're rocking them, or we're cuddling them. They will probably fall asleep if they're being settled, or if there is something that resembles settling. But that doesn't mean they were ready to sleep at that point. So in that situation, they are literally just having a tiny power nap or a little tiny cat nap, and then they're like, yep, done it, I'm refreshed, I'm ready to go. That was all the sleep I needed. The key to this is to know how long your little one should be awake for, and it's probably longer than you think. And really only try and actively settle them to sleep at that point. And if they happen to fall asleep before then, maybe notice that and just sort of rouse them or wake them up and get them through to that next nap time. And they're definitely going to sleep longer than 10 minutes then, I promise you.